Tonight, vast pro-regime crowds gathering in central Tehran to swear allegiance to their new supreme leader. Mojtaba Khamenei, who's 56, is inheriting a country in crisis from his father, former leader Ali Khamenei, who was killed in an Israeli strike in the opening hours of the war. Mojtaba's wife and mother died in the same attack, Iranian state media says.
He's basically coming into this position with a lot of hatred for the United States and Israel.
The first time power in the Islamic Republic has gone from father to son. He was a child during the Iranian Revolution of 1979. But as a teenager served in the army during the Iraq-Iran War of the 1980s, and later became a major behind-the-scenes player in his father's government. A 2007 State Department cable, published by WikiLeaks, said he had extremist views and wielded significant influence in the Supreme Leader's office. Mojtaba has never held public office before. This grainy video, one of the only known recordings of his voice. But he's close to the Revolutionary Guard, the elite force tasked with ensuring the regime's survival, fighting both external enemies and violently crushing dissent among the Iranian people. But a few daring to speak out, crying death to Mojtaba in Tehran. And the president today saying the U.S. won't accept his rule.
I was disappointed because we think it's going to lead to just more of the same problem for the country.
Could you imagine any scenario where he and President Trump are able to do business?
It is very hard to imagine that he would be able to do business with President Trump. So it would be very unpopular to try to, right out of the gates, go and appease the aggressor from the perspective of Iranian politics.
Now, an old regime has a new face as it's under pressure and fighting for its survival.
Raf Sanchez joins us tonight from London. Raf, we still haven't actually heard from this new ayatollah yet.
Yeah, Tom, it's really striking. He hasn't appeared publicly, and the regime hasn't released any video of him yet. Now, one possibility, there are unconfirmed reports from Iran. He may have been wounded in that same strike that killed so many members of his family. So possible that he just isn't physically able to appear in front of a camera right now. Another possible explanation, Israel has made very clear it plans to track him down and kill him the same way it did with his father. And so it may be that the regime just doesn't want to do anything right now that would give the Israelis any clues about his location. Tom.
Raf Sanchez for us tonight. Raf, we thank you. We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.